Okay, good morning, everybody, for Tuesday, the 20th of December, the eve of the winter solstice. Yes, the shortest day. 6 months to the longest day, but the date in the diary now will be sometime in June. I'll let you know a little bit closer to when that might be. Well, we've got a deep area of low pressure, pretty much almost a depression going on just to the south of Iceland, and that's really what's in charge of the weather currently. We're just to the southeastern edge of that, so we're bringing in southwesterly to westerly winds. Those fronts that were plaguing us yesterday have moved out into the North Sea and onto the continent, and we're left with a reasonable picture where there's not really too much significant weather. The wind at heights, well, it's come down a bit yesterday. I think it was about 60 knots. Certainly was a fairly big wind out there yesterday. And looking at this today, we're going to see probably around 20 knots of flying heights from the west-southwest. Satellite doesn't wake up too much now, but you can see that we're left in a nice clear slot with this weather clearing out to the east. No real significant weather at all. Public forecast shows a top temperature of a balmy 9 degrees with that sort of 10 knots west-southwesterly wind. Good visibility, not excellent, but good. And yeah, feeling probably milder than it did last week. With a nice clear sunshine hopefully, and we've got the same tomorrow before it goes downhill again, unfortunately, towards Christmas. See the mild air being kept in the channel. We're going to have 8 or 9 degrees, but don't feel warm enough. And dew points sort of sat around 6 degrees, so no problem with ice at all. Also, Odium have probably gone on Christmas break, so nothing in the way of taffs from them. The Farnborough taff just shows that light west-southwesterly wind, and no real significant weather to affect today, and visibility greater than 10 kilometres. Actually, at Lasham, might take a little while to load that. I think it's got stuck. Let's see if I can get that. But no times today, not too much in the way of that at all. It's looking fairly quiet, and I'll just try and get you some data from Lasham. Yeah, here we go. We have a temperature of 6.6, dew point of 4.6, and that temperature's gone down since this earlier during the night. But that's because of the amounts of top cover and warmth that we had from all that rain. Sounds strange, that, doesn't it? But looking outside, looking like a reasonable start to the day, although the sun has only recently just risen. Some low cloud, scuddy low cloud, just around first thing to clear. But yeah, not too much in the way of airspace today. That's fairly simple. Movement-wise, today we have a couple of Navajos, 3 in fact. We've got one coming in at 11, one departing at 11:30, and one departing at 2. So recently they've not really been that good at being on time, so we won't hold our breath. Operating today, we'll operate 2-7. With those Navajo movements, I will decide where the launch point goes in conjunction with making sure that we're not getting waterlogged, but I don't expect the launch point to be too far off the normal position, as otherwise we'd have to move if the Navajo wants to land. So yeah, runway 27, winch on the south side today. I imagine we will have to use the boom due to how much rain fell last night. But yeah, probably north circuit's preferable because that's where the least amounts of moisture will be sat on the grass. Sunset today just before 4 o'clock. Okay, see you on the runway 27 operation. Bye for now.